Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to Subnautica. Alright, before we do any exploration, I apologize if my voice is a little off today. I've been relaxing for a couple of days, just because I got one of my wisdom teeth out, and I've been in recovery mode, which is why the videos have been kind of wonky over the past few days. I'm gonna slowly get myself back into, normal recording mode, which is gonna take some time. However, I'm going to try and get some of my normal stuff up in between. So, and the one I wanted to play the most was Subnautica because we just made the Cyclops and it's super freaking exciting. So our Cyclops has a new voice, first of all, I just realized, which is really cool. So let's do a quick look around of our Cyclops. So this is our, well, this is our bridge. This is the bridge. We're alone here, but that's all right. We can, external floods on or off. Ooh, internal lighting. External floodlights on or off. I cannot tell if those are on. I love that I can turn the lights off though. And the reason that's really cool is if we get really deep into the water, just to be able to look around would be really awesome. We've got our little sea moth area that charges our sea moth for us. And we also have our big engine room, which uses power cells that we'll need to recharge. It also comes with the upgrade. Oh, we gotta go back and get our upgrade so we can go upgrade there. Also, we can go down. No animation for going down yet. We just have like a random hallway here. It doesn't seem to lead anywhere in particular. I can just kind of, I can close and open doors. This is another hallway. And then the diving chamber, which just allows me in and out, and we can just board the Cyclops from here. That's cool. All right.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Oh shit, and there's built-in lockers! How fucking awesome is that? So let's drop all of this in here. Let's do some organization at least.
Emergency.
Oh, I need water. Shit. You know what I'm gonna have to do? Let's swing up. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna take my sea moth out and run back, and we'll come back here. Oh, the game freezing? Was the game not prepared for me going into the sea moth? Hello? Hello, this is Mathis. I'm looking for sea moth to go into the ocean. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. It wasn't freezing. I was just standing on the door like an idiot. Well, down we go. Oh, that's such a... That animation has been fixed. Or at least changed up a bit. So, there's our sea moth. Or there's our Cyclops. The one thing I'd love this game to do, and I don't know if it's even possible. It's one of the complaints I've seen on the subreddit a couple times, and I'm going to definitely say it's a complaint here, is that the game has a very poor sense of scale. The Cyclops should be massive. It looks massive. What the fuck was that? The Cyclops should be massive, so should the Reaper Leviathans. And sure, they look big, but how big they actually are is not well represented in the game itself, and it really needs to be. And one of the ways that can be fixed is increasing the FOV. I'm curious if I can actually increase the FOV in the INI files and maybe alleviate some of that. I'm not sure. But it desperately needs a little bit of fixing. Because the things that are supposed to be huge don't come across as huge as they should be. So the next thing I want to do, other than constantly diving deeper, obviously, is to really build our base outward a bit. I'd love to get our base kind of completely built out and enjoy that. That's I think that's a stalker. Okay. We may die. I'm not convinced that we won't. But if we do, we'll be here when it happens. All right, we made it here. Okay. I'm gonna drop out real quick. That must be our Cyclops icon, clearly. I'm just gonna look around and see if I can get stuff. I don't think I even have salt. I may have left the salt back, which would be fine. We also need to build the prawn at some point too, which is something essential for diving. I'm going to leave some of the stuff here because I feel like I'm going to die. Also, why is my PDA, like, semi-transparent all of a sudden? That's really strange.
Warning.
Okay.
Dehydration level critical. Metabolic processes disrupted.
I love how my guy screams in pain. He's just like... Like, that's not how dehydration works, fam. You don't scream in pain every few seconds. You kind of just slowly and quietly just die. You know what I should do? Alright, let's make some water, and, let's go ahead and do this. Let's drink up. Let's take this, and let's heal up. And I'm gonna try and get some salt.
Mild dehydration detected.
And,
Intake recommended.
common coral. Common coral! Puts a little strain on my throat there. And, I'm going to... He's going to eat that. I'm just going to try and stockpile a bunch of water. The issue I have with that is that salt is kind of a pain to find. At least I seem to have an issue finding, like, good chunks of just salt laying around. And I might even just get salt and then head back with it and make it at my make the water at my base. That's fine. You make your noises, I don't care. I'm just looking for freaking salt, man. That is a reef back. Okay. That scared the shit out of me for a minute. Because the rumblings, I feel like, started coming way before the actual noise. I'm not finding garbage. There's like a pile of it. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's just grab what we can. I know it's coming at me. One. See, these are giant piles of salt that I apparently will need the prawn suit to even do, thanks to all the commenters who have really generously kind of explained what some of the stuff that I'm not familiar with does. Because it's been so long since I've properly really played the game in a fashion that's long term. I mean, like I said, it's been a while since I've even had the opportunity to have a Cyclops in the game, never mind playing it for an extended period of time. That's cool. So that's 3. We should go back and get some common coral. I wonder if I can get any from here. Nope. Okay. Well, let's head back to where I know I can at least get some common coral.
Emergency. Severe dehydration detected.
Yeah.
Fluid intake immediately.
Just find a giant tube. And we'll get ourselves some coral that way. I also need to get myself a laser cutter so I can actually properly explore some of these downed wreckages. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That should be enough to make what I need. We're also going to go ahead and repair this, because I've been banging it into stuff. Beautiful. Honestly, this is our closest thing that we can get. So let's go over here. Let's grab this. And we might as well grab the, I think I forgot the Cyclops upgrade in here as it is anyway, so. Let's go ahead and grab that. And grabbing some food may not be a bad idea either. Like this peeper here. Okay. So we need to make bleach. What is that? Magnesium? No. Bleach. 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 And now we should be able to make ourselves some bunches of water. Come on. Honestly, I'm not even that concerned about food because I can just get some fish and cook it back home. Let's eat and
Vital
eat.
signs stabilizing.
That was horrifying sounding. Okay. Alright. Back to the Cyclops. Along the way, if we... Oh, shit. I only needed one coral per, not two. For some reason I thought I needed two. If we come across, yes, downed metals like this, let's absolutely grab them. Shit! I once again forgot the goddamn upgrade like an idiot. I don't know. This is my brain, man. I know people get super frustrated, and there are a lot of viewers who understand this is how my brain works sometimes. But it's super disjointed in a lot of the way it works, and I apologize. I don't mean to forget things. Trust me, I don't want to go back and have to constantly be grabbing things. Okay, battery. You know what? Let's grab the batteries. We'll grab the empty power cell. We'll grab the lead, the glass. We'll actually just grab a bunch of this stuff. And we'll go deposit this. Okay. Look, if we need to have an organization episode, so be it, man. It's just how it's going to work. Do what we got to do. But we shouldn't have to come back this way pretty much at all anymore. And that's good. Okay, hang on. Do I have room? 1, 2, 3. I have room for one more of these. So we might as well grab it. All right, let's go this way. All right. Sweet, man. So laser cutter is another thing I really want to make. Whoop. There we go. Because I want to be able to search the wreckages kind of as much as possible. Yeah, I hear you all. Freaking me out, man. There's actually some salt over here.
Welcome aboard,
Kinda want to grab it. So I just don't have to worry about water anymore. Up and over. Staying close to the ground just because I am afraid. Oh, the Reaper Leviathan. So this majestic music is awesome. Hello. I think I've already done this, but I'm going to check it. Yeah, it just turns into titanium. Okay. So there's our Cyclops right as the sun is setting. And I am going to pop into here real quick, make a couple things, and then we'll bounce. Oh, I have some salt here that I must have dropped because I'm dumb.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, so first, let's make a couple bleaches. And then we will, yes, do that. And then that. Okay, so next, let's just break these down. And we're going to be storing this mostly on our Cyclops, outside of needing to build a couple of things. So I want to check real quick what I need to build a laser cutter. It's been a while. I just need a diamond, and I have one of those somewhere, so we might as well. Yep, we're good, and we have something else in there, which is awesome. So we can absolutely just make a laser cutter right now. Beautiful. That's actually super easy. All right, good. Other than that, it's just base building 101. Something's like hitting something, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Okay, so let's do some of this. There we go. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, like what it's gonna look like. We have a message? Are you serious? Wait, really? We're gonna have a message? Okay. Well, we'll go back in a second here. And one of these. I need more titanium. That's actually super easy because we can get at least 4 more real quick. That's not what I meant to do. Shit. Well, actually, oh, that's cool. I did not know I could pick up the bag with the stuff in it. I mean, logically, that makes a heck of a lot of sense, but I didn't think the game was going to let me do it. And I appreciate the game for letting me do it. Okay. Good. So once again, I really do want to keep making... What the fuck? Why'd it look like that? That's weird. We also may want to make like temporary bases here and there. Okay. Let's dock our sea moth here. I guess we can take this back. I do want to see what the message is, but I kind of want to mess around with my Cyclops a little bit more. We're coming in for docking, sir.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alrighty. Let's see, let's see. Oh, we got the upgrade station is over here. Yes. So this recycles heat byproduct to increase engine efficiency. Power efficiency is at now 400%. Okay. So we need to move this thing around because I have not been able to play with it yet. We also need to name it and recolor it. I don't know if I can actually color it to like good colors. We should color it the Judge. And we should make it like green. Like Judge Mathis. I think green and red? Green, red, green? Judge Mathis style? Let's take a look. Let's go out the diving room real quick. Take a quick peeksy poo. Kind of looks like a Jacksepticeye type situation. Don't get me wrong, I like him a lot. He's a good dude. I've met him a few times in the real world, but I don't know if this is how I want to roll with this. I may want to do something more along the lines of like the Mathis Games color scheme then instead, which is like red and blue. We'll go red, blue. We'll call it the Judge still. Okay, so look at that. That is awesome. WASD C space for vertical. So we go up and down that way. Ooh, what's that? I don't know what that is. So I kind of wanted to make some upgrades for this. I just don't know if like what there are for upgrades. What the fuck is that? That right there. This thing can go to a depth of 500 meters. That's actually not that much. But we can start looking at like proper wreckages now. Oh, the audio design on this thing is superb. It's so good. Look at me. I gotta make a better suit as well. The radiation suit is no longer, like, doesn't have a purpose anymore. I need to get the still suit. I wish I had like a rear view camera, because I think navigating this thing into the deep waters is going to be troublesome. This thing actually moves pretty quick too. Surprisingly quick. I will say I feel extra safe in this thing though. It's pretty fantastic. There's a bunch of scrap metal there. I might actually go for that scrap metal while I'm here. Mainly because it's incredibly useful for me right now as I'm building a base. I wonder if I can make a fabricator on this thing. Like, will it let me? Also, we can get a good look. Yeah, it's better. Since plaid is not truly an option, you know? Okay, let's go. Could you go make, thinking a Beatles reference? We could make it like a yellow submarine. That could be awesome. But I think sticking with the channel colors is our best bet here. We're gonna... yeah, we're not gonna fit through this. Are we? Well, we got through. We got through. Okay. I like that actually giving us warnings of where we may be bumping into something here. Now, there used to be, like, breaches that you'd have to, like, repair if you bump into something too much. I wonder if that's still a thing. I like how you're not warning me that I'm gonna possibly hit fish. Fish in the safe shallows are just basically fucked. They're gonna get smacked. The fuck? We're gonna park here. I do not want to get too much damage on this thing. All right, let's see what this message is. Altera crew, this is Life Pod 3. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's busted. Requesting immediate assistance 3 out. What? Shit. I need to drop some stuff here. I need more stuff to be dropped. Pod 3. That must be it right there. Did I not find Pod 3 yet? Well, we'll have to go check out Pod 3 next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It's good to be back. Still gonna take it a little easy, so we're gonna oxygen not included and all that stuff's gonna probably be back in a day or so. I hope you guys are enjoying, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.